Lift up your heads, all ye gates, and be thou lifted up, ye everlasting doors.
What kind of dream?
And the King of glory, he shall come in. There is a majestic entry that he wants to make. There is a majestic entry. The gates of the territory are bound to be lifted. A new God,
Somebody here is
is
desperate.
coming into the space. To the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Then show you the law of appetite. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24. He said, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. It means there are rules. There is a way you can run and you will not obtain. So Paul is counseling you to run so that you might what? Obtain. Go on. He said, every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. He's telling you how to win. How you are going to win in this race. That's what he's telling you. If you are striving for mastery, the rule is that you must be temperate in all things. And I need to explain to you what it means to be temperate. Are you there? Temperate means that you must be in charge of your appetite. All right. Those days in the university in Nigeria, there's something we call NUGA Games. Nigeria University Games Association. Because the football team, the Nigerian football team will need to get footballers, young footballers that can come in. The basketball team will need to get amateur basketballers, the karate team, the judo team, all of that. So the campus was the pool from whence these functionaries were extracted. So, and the festivity that was the platform for the scouting was the NUGA Games. Now, in the city, in my city, there are 2 universities. So, and only one taekwondo champion is going to come from that region, right, to represent that region in a more sophisticated tournament that will now yield the ultimate champion. So while they were doing the tournament in our own region and our 2 universities were competing, the guy who was the best in taekwondo, he went on break, ate so much chicken, came back. When they put him on the scale, he was heavier than the category, the weight in the, he was heavier than the category. So the coach put him on 6 days dry fasting. Now, you are not with me. The dry fasting was not because he was going for a crusade. The dry fasting was because he wanted to strive for the mastery. The rule of striving for the mastery is that you must be temperate in all things. You must have a grip of your sleep life. Some of you sleep the sleep of death and you have died. If you sleep that way, you can never be a spiritual man. You can be something else, but not the master. And that's why Paul says, before he began to give us insight, he said, run in such a way that you will win. Not everybody will win that is running. That was when he entered into this matter and said, every man that striveth for what? Mastery is temperate. They put him on 6 days dry fasting. After the 6 days dry fasting, was the day where they will come and test officially whether their weights fit into the category. By the time he came from 6 days dry, they had to support him to stand on the scale. He was exactly the last limit, the upper limit of the range. There. They documented it. That's when he went to eat. Meanwhile, the guy that was the taekwondo guy of our school, because everybody knew it was taekwondo, it was a black belt. This is how he used to walk, like this. When they came for the competition, the man that fasted broke his 2 legs. He broke that our man's legs. The legs with which he was doing like this. Because our man could not strive for mastery. In this race that we are talking about, the number of runners is inconsequential. What we are saying is only those that are striving for mastery will obtain. It means that a larger population of students that come into this place are going to be products of the king's meat, because only few will learn the way of mastery. You must master your sleep. You must be in control of sleep. You must be in control of food. You can see food and decide not to eat. Anytime you have an appetite that you cannot say no to, you are already invited to the table of the king. You can see free sex like I had that night with no light. The place was quiet and cold. But I said no. That's the way of mastery. The opportunities for you to indulge yourself is available, but you have the masculinity to say no. And if you cannot say no to yourself 1,000 times, you will not be able to say no to others. It means the moment the king invites you to the table, you say, okay, we have not seen this kind of meat in our village. Whenever you notice that your eyes are no longer yours, your eyes have X-ray, you can see beyond clothes and identify the person in naked form. The reason why many people are laughing is because their eyes need a touch. The eyes need a touch. When your eyes become like that, you will need 2 days of dry fasting for you to own the eyes again. It's no longer yours. The moment a lady passes, you are gone. You are gone like that. That was how we almost died in Lagos. We were in a bus. I was in the front. I was the one that can tell the story because I was in the front with the driver. A lady passed and the driver was worshiping. That was how he rammed us. Our blood was about to be poured on the altar of that worship. You know what saved us? You know that road divider, the road divider. I shouted on him, so he now used the tire, climbed the road divider like this, and then came down. He was gone. The reason why he went is because he had no mastery. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate. Jesus.
Hello. I hope you've been greatly blessed by this sermon. Watch out for our next post and don't forget to subscribe, share and like our videos. Thank you.